In this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the main characters from the Amazing Digital Circus pilot. For those who don't know, pilot is a short little episode created by the studio Glitch about a bunch of characters who got trapped inside of a digital circus, where a lot of adventures take place. And despite being posted to YouTube under a month ago, the video is currently almost at 100 million views. Because of how big of a deal it is, and because my channel is slowly dying by the second, I'm ranking all of its characters. So without further ado, let's get started. Pomni is of course the main character of the show who got sucked into this digital world by accident, and in my opinion she's a solid character. Although she's definitely very paranoid throughout the episode, she's not overly annoying. The only nitpick I have about Pomni is that she's just not that interesting. I mean, like, she's just that one protagonist who's a jester and stuff. But overall, not a bad character. I'll give her a B tier. Kinger is interesting. Kinger is described as the one who's been in this digital world the longest, and because of that he's a bit cuckoo in the head.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Ah! Oh! Gangle, you startled me.
Despite the fact that he's a bit strange compared to the other characters, he's definitely a more interesting character than Pomni. With all of that said, I think he's a pretty likable character. Not too much to say about him because he is one of the side characters for the most part, but I'll give him a B tier, just slightly better than Pomni. Hands down, Jax is my favorite character. He's the most mischievous of all the characters, he probably has the best personality too. His character design is amazing, his voice just fits perfectly somehow, and just don't look into the Jax and Pomni ships. Overall, I don't think there's anything not to like about Jax. He's just all around the perfect character, which gives him an easy S tier. I'm gonna be honest, Rtha's not a bad character, she's just kinda lame. There's not much that she really did to contribute to the story at all, besides becoming glitched by Kfmo. After that, she kinda wasn't that relevant. She's definitely the optimist of the group though, and she's victim to a lot of Jax's shenanigans unfortunately. Overall, character design's pretty okay, she's not necessarily unlikable, so I think a C tier is pretty deserved. Kane is a great character. He definitely carried my attention span when I first watched this episode because oh my gosh, the character design. He definitely is the best character design of everybody in the episode. Despite being in the episode for pretty much just the beginning and end, he's a likable character, and I think that justifies him being in the A tier. Bubble, who's pretty much Kane's retarded assistant, is pretty annoying. Just like Kane, he wasn't really in the episode for much at all, but when he is, he's just weird. At one point, he was literally licking Pomni's vomit. I cannot make this stuff up.
Whoa! Clean up on aisle U!
I'm on it, boss. Ow.
Why are you like this?
Anyways, Bubble is a surefire way to make you want to go in the digital world yourself and beat him up, but the character is pretty memorable.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now.
I'll give Bubble a D tier. He's annoying and not very likable. Zubel is probably the least memorable character to me. After watching the episode, I kinda just forgot a lot about them. Zubel appeared mostly in the end of the episode, and yeah, they're just kinda lame, I don't know. Really, there isn't much to say about Zubel because of this. I'll give Zubel a C tier because there really isn't much about them. Let's talk about Gangle. I hate Gangle. Gangle is by far the most annoying character in the episode. All she does is whine and she is extremely unlikable. There is nothing to like about her. Apparently the reason she is so whiny is because her comedy and tragedy mask depict her mood, and her comedy mask breaks a lot, so overall she sucks. F tier, I still prefer Bubble. Kfmo started out as a normal clown character, but abstracted as soon as Pomni entered the world. Apparently, he abstracted due to going insane by trying to find an exit. Since he didn't appear as his normal self in the episode, I'm only going to talk about his abstracted version. He brutally beats up Rtha, Rtha becomes glitched, Pomni's hand becomes glitched trying to help Rtha, he somehow saves everyone later on. I don't know, man, his abstracted version is kind of weak. And for that reason, I think I have to give Kfmo a D tier. He's really lame. And that wraps up my tier list of all the characters of TABC. Let's go over all the characters worst to best. Gangle. Annoying, very dislikable character, nothing is good about the character whatsoever. Bubble. Also annoying, weird, and again not very likable. Kfmo's abstracted form. Pretty weak character whose doings were also quite weak. Zubel. Not very memorable, didn't do too much to add to the episode at all. Rtha. Didn't do very much, but definitely more likable than a lot of the other characters. Pomni. Carries the episode, decently likable, just don't look up the shifts between her and Jax. Kinger. A pretty funny character who's quite likable despite how crazy he appears. Kane. Great character design, played a large role, overall amazing character. Jax. There is nothing to dislike about him. Jax, my beloved. So this video took me a long time to make. If you enjoyed and this video is worthy enough to get you to subscribe, please do, like right now.